Hello, everyone, and welcome. Eagles insider Dave Spadaro, along with the head coach Doug Pederson, our weekly one-on-one presented by Wawa. We are already on to the New Orleans Saints, but we must talk about Sunday and the Bears game. And how long did it take you to kind of come down from that adrenaline high?
Yeah, it takes a while. It takes pretty much all of Monday, to kind of get it out of your system and get on to New Orleans. But it's a quick turnaround. As we know, these wins and losses really are short-lived in the NFL, and you must have to get on to your next opponent as soon as possible.
What are you taking away from Sunday?
Again, not only the win, but just how well our team played together. Down the stretch for the offense to go down on a 12-play drive and score the game-winning or at least the go-ahead touchdown, and then to see how well the defense played. I mean, they held Chicago to field goals for most of the game. The one touchdown late, but I just think this team just keeps showing its resiliency. It keeps showing its toughness and its desire to continue to win and quite frankly, stay alive in the postseason.
Did all those games early in the season, Tennessee, Carolina, even Tampa Bay, did that help you build the character of knowing how to finish games now?
I think so, but back then too, we were battling through a lot of injury too, and now we're finally at a point where, our guys are healthy, the guys that are playing are healthy, and so they're playing, they're getting more minutes together, and it's just it's the defensively they're coming together, especially in the back end. I think some of our young players. Rasul's playing really well. Avonte Maddox is playing really well. I think LeBlanc has really stepped in and filled in extremely well. Trey Sullivan's another one who's getting a lot of minutes. He's playing a lot of confidence right now. So these guys are just playing more and more together, and it's just helping. It's helping the defense out, and it's been good.
All right, so you're on the sidelines. Eagles are trailing. Ball at the 40-yard line. You need to score a touchdown on that last drive. So from that drive, what really jumped out at you as you went back and watched some of the big plays? Dallas Goedert, Alshon Jeffrey, and of course, touchdown pass to Golden.
Yeah, and that's just it. That's the thing is everybody got involved. Everybody had a hand in it. Offensive line blocked extremely well the entire night. And then Nick Foles just does what he does, and he just deals the football and puts it in his playmakers' hands. And these guys really took it upon themselves. The offense, it wasn't pretty at times and kind of spit and sputtered there throughout the game. But you know what? There was no panic on the sideline. A lot of communication, a lot of dialogue between the offensive line, the backs, the quarterbacks, coaches, and really felt really confident going back out on the field, knowing we had to score. And the confidence was we were going to score.
What is Nick like in those critical, crucial, need-to-have-it moments?
He's probably as calm as I've ever seen. And some people say that I'm calm, but inside I'm tore up. I'm nervous and getting ready to put the offense back out there and for a game-winning drive potentially. But he's just so calm, and he said, hey, just keep dialing them up. I'll find the completion and that's what you do. And again, the guys made some great plays, whether it was on first down or third down or fourth down. To win that game, and it's a credit to the players.
Through the course of Nick's career, have you seen that demeanor change, mature, calm down?
I have. I can remember, early when we had him, when we drafted him, there was always that anxiousness, there was that nervousness, there was that excitement, playing way too fast at times. And I think over his career, he's just learned to calm things down. And I think, having been around and what he's gone through in his life has really prepared him for situations like this where, this is just a game. Life is more important, and so he attacks it that way, and that's what keeps him grounded and keeps him really calm in those moments. 4th
and goal, how many plays are on your menu?
4th down, passes in that area. We have about 3 or 4 options that we can go to. And we felt like it was the best to get Nick on the edge where he can see, and then just go one-on-one with their DBs. With Golden Tate did a great job of separating, and great throw, accurate throw. If that ball is 6 inches one way or the other, there's a chance that we're either out of the end zone or it's behind and it's incomplete, knocked down. Just great execution by 2 guys.
Doug, it's happened so much over the last couple of years here, coming down to the last play. For you as a coach on the sidelines, for the fans who are watching at home or at the games, I mean, it's for them, it's on the edge of your seat. It's gut-wrenching. how about for you? Do you?
I mean, it's gut wrenching. Don't get me wrong, because it's a do or die. It's the end. It's our season on the line. But you know what? I go back to OTAs. I go back to training camp. If we don't, as a coach, because I lay out the schedule, and so I feel like it's my responsibility to put our team in these situations, offensively and defensively, to rehearse these situations. Even though in practice, okay, we don't get the emotions not there, the crowd's not there, and all that, but we've rehearsed them. We've talked about them. We've executed them in practice, and so this is what pays off this time of year when you need plays like that.
Okay, so now Sunday it's New Orleans. We saw a couple of months ago what happened when the Eagles went down there. So during the course of this week, will you draw on that game and say, hey guys, look, every morning in your meetings, hey guys, look at this. Look what happened 8 weeks ago.
I mean, we're going to point to it, but our guys know. They knew coming out of that game that they didn't play well. And, things are different obviously now, but, I'm not going to dwell too much on the past. We're obviously we're going to learn from it, and hopefully that will help us, going into this weekend. And but at the same time, I think that was also the game that sort of changed our path just a little bit here in the last month and a half of the season. So, we'll look at it from an X's and O's standpoint, but I won't draw too much, too many parallels from it from other than that.
What will it take to beat the Saints?
It's going to take another complete 60-minute football game. This is another team that's opportunistic. You can't turn the ball over. We were fortunate the other day, had 2 turnovers there. Can't do that. Offense has got to be efficient. We got to stay on the field on 3rd down, which means we got to be ahead of the change on 1st and 2nd down. And then I think defensively we got to eliminate their big explosive plays. They're an explosive pass offense. They got 2 great running backs, so we got to limit those. Try to keep them, corralled as best as possible. And then I think somewhere in special teams, we got to make sure that we're making some plays, whether it be field position, a punt return or kickoff return, maybe for either a long gain or a touchdown. And it sounds like a lot, but really that's what it takes to be good football teams this time of year.
On 3rd and 4th downs, Nick has been amazing. Why? What is happening? Even when you're behind the chains, your offense is making big plays.
Well, I go back to Mike Rowe and how he and the staff prepares during the week and puts these game plans together, our 3rd down menu and stuff like that. And then of course we have to teach it to the players. We have to go practice that during the week, and then the quarterbacks, their preparation and study along with everybody else, just understanding the situation, what we're going to see. And I think it's our job as coaches to make sure that we're teaching those situations. We're just not throwing plays out and say, hey, go run these plays. We got to show them the whys, and here's the coverages that they can see, or the blitzes that our O-line and backs are going to see. And so we walk our guys through it, and we practice these things. And so for Nick, it's no different. He knows where everybody's going to be, and our guys are executing well on 3rd down.
Doug, for the fans who are not at the NovaCare complex every day, what is it like for you? How would you describe everything that goes on, Monday through Saturday when we leave for New Orleans?
Well, I mean, right now, Monday player day off. Coaches are in, getting on the New Orleans the game film. For us, Monday and Tuesday. I give the players typically Tuesday now, these last couple of weeks off. We still do our treatment, rehab, and guys come in and get a workout in. Guys will start coming in either later, they come in on Monday. They obviously come in on Tuesday and get some film study in. But then we get ready to go on Wednesday. We put in the base game plan on Wednesday, move to 3rd down on Thursday, and then we move to the red zone on Friday. And so it's a progression. And we do it. We've been doing it each week this way, and it's worked. And then we go play.
Do you lock yourself out from hearing any of the hysteria in Philadelphia?
I do. I don't. You hear bits and pieces of it, or you may catch something on the news in the morning or something like that. And I think it's great. I think our city, very passionate. I just wish we were playing here at the Link again, so they can experience this. And we've had some great crowds on the road. And there was a bunch of Eagles fans in Chicago last week, and expect them to sort of infiltrate and sort of migrate to New Orleans this weekend.
When you go to Wawa and get your gas, do you interact with anyone there?
I usually, the attendants that are out there, working and filling my car up, I get a chance to talk to them, and they recognize me and talk for 30 seconds or so. But that's about all. I just stay in my car, fill up, and head to work.
Keep at it. We only care really about beating the Saints.
That's right.
Doug Pederson in studio here, our weekly one-on-one presented by Wawa. Thanks so much for joining us.